All right, another Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and we are at Studio AM here in Homestead, and we're with John Malecki. John, how are you, man?
Good, John. How are you?
That almost hurt, actually. That kind of...
You should probably grow up a little bit.
I think John, well, first of all, John, if you don't know John, John grew up around here, Pittsburgh Steeler. Now he's a woodworking guy. John, how do we even make... First of all, let me ask you, I like to get comfortable. You got the feet on the table. Can I do the same thing?
You know, you want to put your feet on the table that I put countless hours in the building? What you're asking me right now?
Yeah, I just want to be like cool.
I'm being generous, so yeah, you can.
Okay,
go
all
ahead.
right.
You don't hurt yourself.
I can't reach it. Your legs are, all right, go ahead. So tell us, how'd you get, I'm gonna get comfortable. Go ahead, tell us how you got, Steelers woodworking stuff.
Basically, I met Baron while playing and got tired of like having crappy junk furniture that would break all the time or just fall apart, and like decided to make my own. Baron fortunately bought a house and needed to fill it with awesome stuff, so he had a garage and we just started going at it, built all kinds of stuff, shelving, we built kitchen island, countless tables, benches, whatever, and then we ran out of space, so we needed somewhere else to go. And now you're sitting in it.
Studio AM.
Studio
and look
AM.
how comfortable I am here.
I know.
And
you're gonna fall asleep on me.
yeah. So here's the deal. Like, what made you decide to build furniture? Were you like the wood shop dude in high school? That you got an A and everybody else got a C, and you always had your fine varnish on everything, or or did it come because you had parties with Steeler friends over and they all broke your furniture, so you had to build it? What happened?
I mean, kind of I guess a mold of the two. I came from like a pretty handy family construction background. We're pretty blue collar here in Pittsburgh. Was always helping my old man and my grandfather doing whatever work around the house. And then when people decided to come break all my stuff, I was able to fix it. And then I got sick of fixing it. I was like, I'm gonna build it so you can't break my stuff. We do have some ridiculous furniture now that weighs a couple 100 pounds. If you can break it, I'll be impressed.
Okay. So like if I'm gonna buy a piece of furniture, I need to make sure I'm gonna die in that particular residence so that I don't have to move it out of there again, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Bear and I have definitely built things for his home, especially that like they're not coming out. Yeah, I mean, it was like back-breaking labor just to get them in the house.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're enjoying life now. This is what you're doing. I mean, life's good.
Yeah, life is good. Going from being someone else's
John, I'm going to change
employee-
position because, quite frankly, I'm not so comfortable there. But that's all right. Go ahead.
Going from being someone else's employee to owning your own time, it's freeing. It's you mentally are able to grasp your day and know you own every minute. You're not going to the bathroom on someone else's time, or you're not eating when you're told to eat. You're not on an itinerary, and like that's playing a sport. You're literally down to the second, like told what to do.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm glad I can just go into somewhere every day and know I'm not going to get cut. Like I'm going to have a job tomorrow because
Yeah,
it's my
right.
job. So like for me, that's what I love about it.
Yeah, no one's like, John, like, I got to talk to you today because in my office, and like, we need you to just turn in your hammer and nails and saw.
Yeah, now get out of here. I mean, and there's way more scumbaggy moves than that. I'd be walking out of the weight room like, bro, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to let you go. Like, oh, I just put in a solid 6-hour workout, killing myself for this team, but I'll hit the plane, no big deal, kind of thing. So yeah, for me, it's nice to be able to go work at my own time for myself and know that I'm not gonna get released tomorrow because there's a dude that was a 1/4 of an inch taller than me available on the market.
I know what you're talking about, like, because I've been coming out of the weight room and been getting some bad news. I mean, I work out a lot, and
yeah, it's showing. It's really showing. I mean, all this stretched out, arms on your shirt. And,
yeah. John, I was going to see if we could build something together, but quite frankly, my garage at home is full of tools that have dust on them because I barely know the difference between a Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah, I mean, after that sissy handshake you gave me, I'd be a little more worried about you dropping something heavy on me. So I mean, we can just have you stand in the background. You can watch me work if that's something.
I'm a good flashlight holder, as my grandfather would say.
Now that is a talent that I'm working on.
Yeah, kind of like that thing.
Everyone needs a good flashlight holder.
Yeah, so you're from Pittsburgh, so I would bet you don't have a Pittsburghese accent, but I guarantee when you hit your thumb with a hammer or you cut your finger or something in the shop, I'll bet some Yinzerisms come out, some real good Yinzerisms.
Yeah, you know, when I'm out there in a shop, I might smack myself with a hammer once or twice, but you know, you gotta get up and keep going. You gotta pump down the icy light. You gotta head down to Permanis, get a sandwich if you're hungry. You gotta get back in the shop and go to work. My hands are pretty tarnished from playing already, so I mean, I'm not too worried if I like lose a finger or lose a nail here and there. You need to come down to Studio AM and check us out, or go to our website, studio-am.com, you jagoffs.